Today's MMA Tea Company fight preview is with Justin Patton. Justin's going to make his pro debut on August 7th at 247 Fighting Championships Brawl in the Burgh 8. Justin, thanks for joining me today. I know we got a fight to talk about. I know you're excited about it. How you been doing? How's camp been going? How's the weight cut going? I know you hate cutting weight, so tell me where you're at right now.
That's for sure. I'm feeling good for we had a little strength conditioning to this camp. I've been going down to the mat factory a little more. I started working with a striking coach. Well, I have a striking coach, but another striking coach get up some other piece. I feel good for real. Feel real good.
And I know you got this fight coming up, and we can talk about the fight and whatnot in a little bit. But before we were talking, offline, you were talking a little bit about your mom, and I know you're doing pink shirts for this fight, and your mom's got her own fight going on. So how are things going with her? How's her progress coming along? Talk to me about just how things have been going for your mom.
Well, this actually started in my last fight. She told me mid-camp she got diagnosed with breast cancer, and she was supposed to have her surgery to remove the tumors and stuff before my fight. Well, to help me not stress, she moved it till after my fight. Like, who does that? But nah, she's doing all right. She's a trooper for real. Like, one of the strongest people I know, even the most caring. Like, but she's doing good. She's just starting to lose her hair and shit. I keep telling her she got to get a head tattoo, but my dad is not about it. But nah, she's good for her. She's doing all right. She's strong as fuck. She'll pull through. You know what I'm saying? So.
And that's a whole different kind of battle, right? You're getting ready for a fight, and she's got her own fight now that she is also going into. But you said even with all of this going on in her life, she's still almost putting you first. You said she's offering to drive you to weigh-ins essentially right after she gets done chemo.
Yeah, so she has like I think 4 or 5 treatments only of chemo, but she has it the day before my fight at like 8:45 in the morning. And she's like, I think I'll be done in time to drive you to weigh-ins. I'm like, you're crazy. Like, that's not. I'll make it there myself. Like, you worry about you. I'll take care of my fight, and then what I'm saying. Then I'll take care of you, or vice versa. But like, you got to make sure you're good. I'm fine. I've done this before. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's literally like tough as fuck. It's crazy. And she's so nice too. Like my mom, like you talk to people, they ask like, how did I come from her for real? Because she's like the most kind, like peace, love, be nice to everyone. And I'm like, fuck these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is. But she'll make it through. She's tough as fucking nails. You know what I'm saying? She's for real. Like, if it wasn't for her, I'd be way worse off, if not in jail or dead. You know what I'm saying? Because she saved my ass more times than I can count.
Now it's funny you say, that she's, peace, love everybody. And then when I talk to you, especially about fighting, you're just like, I'm ready to get violent. Like I want to use all my weapons. I want to be a violent person. Does she I don't want to say understand, but like, what are her thoughts about you as that violent person, her coming from, that background of peace, love, everybody love everybody. Does she tell you like, why do you got to be so mean? Why do you got to like want to hurt people? Or what are those conversations like with your mom?
They're funny for real. Like if you listen to us talk, we fucking, it's funny. But nah, she understands it's part of the game. That's how I am. I've always kind of been like a little on edge, or not on edge, but like you fuck with her, I'm gonna make sure you pay for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the one that's like, you're gonna get yours. Like she's like, no, karma will get them. Nah, you'll get it. Like I'll be the karma. Like it'll come. But nah, she understands that's how you gotta be in the game. If I'm not gonna do it to them, they're gonna do it to me. You know? So she does tell me sometimes, like, why you got to be like that? Don't say mean stuff. Don't talk about their moms. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be saying some crazy shit about my opponents sometimes, and she's like, there's something wrong with you. But, you know, it's funny.
And
It's
then,
all in fun, you know?
yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? And everybody kind of has their own, way of going into a fight. I know you like to talk, you like to, you don't pull any punches verbally or like actually in the cage, right? You're just going out there and you're going to say what you're going to say, and it's on your mind, it's going to come out.
Yeah.
When you actually are, in the cage and you're fighting, is your mom someone who's in the back of your mind, or is that like someone when you're walking out, or like do you see her before the fight? Like I know I always like to go out and see my parents before I get my hands wrapped and stuff, and just like talk to them beforehand. Like, do you have anything like that with your parents? You go out and see them before?
Well, yeah, she came back last time and got me my poster and made sure I was all right. Told me good skills because good luck, we don't need it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? She learned that stuff early on. She used to get super drunk and nervous whenever I fought, but she realizes now that no matter what, I'll make it out. Win, lose, draw,
Mhm.
whatever. I'm gonna make it out. I'm gonna be alive. I'm gonna be happy after, and we're gonna celebrate regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's what I do. It's part of my life. Um, but now I do like to see her before. I used to not because it felt like it made me like weak or like I think about them too much. But then it kind of gives you a purpose of what you're fighting for
Mhm.
now. You know what I'm saying? The more I mature, the more I learn about shit, how to control my emotions and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So I'm
Yeah, and
still
it's
learning
it's funny after you do it for so long, right? Your parents kind of just accept it, and they're like, "All
that.
right,
Oh
well,
yeah,
I guess we're gonna go to another fight. We're not gonna talk them out of it."
right. They used to think I was crazy, and
Yeah.
now they're like, I mean, they always supported it, always supported
Mhm.
it. They used to think I was crazy and why you got to do this and what, you know. But now it's like they know it is what it is, and it's what I'm gonna do until death of me, you know.
Yeah, and it's something that, once your heart sets on it, or your heart and your mind are set on it, nobody's really going to talk you out of it. So it's something that they realize that, and they see how much time you put in, and I think it kind of changes the perspective of a lot of parents on fighting. Just to see that it's not two guys that just show up one day in a cage and fight each other, with the amount of time that you put in the training room, studying film, strength and conditioning, nutrition, all of that stuff, it's a whole lifestyle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
um, and talking about that fighting lifestyle, I know you want to get dangerous, you want to get violent in this upcoming fight. When we were texting the other day, you said, I'm ready to use all my weapons. Now that it is a pro fight, what are you most excited for?
Knees and elbows, head kicks, um, everything.
All those
I'm
rules
just
that you couldn't do before.
yeah. I felt like not that even though we're in a cage, I felt like I was caged in. I couldn't
Mhm.
like the beginning of my first fight last time. I went to go through a head kick and I had to pull it, and then Chip yelled at me like. He's like, watch your head kicks, because that's my instinct. I'm gonna try to blast you in the face with something, you know. But we'll see what opportunities present themselves and
Mhm.
what what I'm saying, what opens up, what he's trying to do. If he comes in a little hard, we'll hit him with something. If he goes away a little fast, we'll hit him with something. I kind of got a game plan set out a little more this time and stuff.
Yeah, and what do you know about Sean? What do you know about his background, his fight style? What do you think he's going to want to come out to do?
I think he's gonna try to grapple. He said, okay, so in an interview I read yesterday, he said he's gonna maul me. And I was real fucking offended. Sorry about my language. I was real offended. Uh, I've never been mauled in my life. James Brown beat me real quick. I wasn't really ready for that one, but I've never been mauled in my life. What do you think? I just don't train or something? Like it's. I just felt disrespected.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go out here and hopefully make a statement. You know, to show him like, come on, dude. Like we all train. It's not like no fight's an easy fight.
Mhm.
The hell do you think this is? He says he's gonna TKO or he's gonna KO or sub me. I've never been subbed in my life. I got
Okay.
TKO'd one time.
Shit happens. So did I.
Yeah, right. I got caught. Like, it is what it is. But still,
Is it count? Is it count as a sub if you just don't tap and they put you to sleep? Because that happened to me once too.
Oh, dude, I'm definitely not tap. Like I told my mom already. If they got my arm, I'll tap for my arm or my knee. But if you get my neck, I'm going to sleep. It's a little nap, you know what I'm saying? Ride it out. You get a little dream. It's cool,
You wake up feeling totally refreshed and have no clue where you are.
right? You're like, that was the best sleep ever.
Awesome. So you got this fight coming up, pro debut. Um, now I've seen you've been working your ass off. Just wanted to give you a chance to, shout out anybody. You said you got some new coaches, new things going on. Anybody you've been working with, and then that support system you got along the way. I know you got a lot of people behind you.
Well, first off, my coaches, my main coach, Dave Sachs. I train with him multiple times a week. He's always watching me spar. He's always giving me good advice, even mental advice to keep me like clear and straight and narrow and focused. Like he's a good addition to my team. I mean, he was on for my last fight and for a little bit before that, but overall, he's a solid dude. Uh, Chris Williams, my boxing coach, always get my striking better, get my hands better, and he's always trying to evolve his game to help me with my game. Isaac Greeley down the Mat Factory, uh, always, every time I go there, I learn something new. And I tell him that he's like, "That's what I'm here for." I'm like, "I'm gonna teach to all my people." But and Evan, the new striking coach down at the Mat Factory, uh, striking concepts on Facebook and Instagram. He's he taught me a lot of stuff this last camp that like really, really kind of like it could be the way he puts it or the way he coaches, but he really helped me like evolve as a fighter in just a couple weeks for real. And he's always him too. He's always watching spar, telling me what I should do, what I shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Just overall advice. And as far as training partners go, if you grapple with me or you punched me in the face or you gave me a round of anything and got me better or I punched you or whatever, I appreciate you. Whether it's from the academy, the Mat Factory, or Stouts, or in Brunson House Boxing. Uh, you guys are awesome. I appreciate it.
Right on, Justin. We're looking forward to this fight on the 7th. Good luck. We'll see you on the other side.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right. Thanks, man.
Peace.